Hey there, Jimmy and Danny. How you guys doing? My name is Ashley. This is a video I spoke to Tammy about. I'm excited to make this video for you guys. I'm going to break it all down for you of everything that I found. I'm going to show you your guys' competitors and what they're doing that's working for them. And yeah, all that good stuff. So I'll get into it. I'm going to try and keep this video nice and short, sweet, to the point. I don't want to waste anyone's time, of course, including my own. So when you are finished watching this video, just reach out. I'd love to talk some more and we can kind of take things from there. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is your website. Now, I'm going to talk about three major things: content, backlinks, and keywords. And I'll get into all those here in a little bit. So to start with your website, the first thing is when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your website for whatever reason that may be. Now, what I mean when I say that, when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to scroll and read and dig and click just to figure out what services you offer, what areas you offer those services in, and how they can get a hold of you for those services. So looking at your guys' site, a few things that I can point out that I like that you guys are currently doing is you have all of your services that you offer in drop-down menus. This is great. This makes your site that much more user-friendly. Another thing that I like that you guys are doing is having a click-to-call phone number. This is great for client conversions. One thing that you guys could implement that would help out with client conversions and just cater to different types of people that come to your site is having a form submission option. Having that somewhere right from the start of your website would be best. That way, again, they don't have to scroll and find it. But yeah, having that would definitely help you guys out. So the next thing that I want to talk about is your guys' content. Now, when it comes to content, it's considered king in the eyes of Google. So basically, the more content you have, the better. And that's because Google can only read. So looking at the content on your guys' homepage, you guys don't have any content, so it's not enough to be considered an authority, and it's not enough to beat out your competition. So if we come over and take a look at your competitor's site, we can see that they definitely have an outdated website, but it's currently outrating and outranking your guys's. Now, if we look, they don't have much content on their homepage, but Google needs to give that spot to somebody, so they're just doing enough to get in that spot. So these guys would not be hard to beat. Now, we're going to come over to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now, basically what this is the UR is what your trustworthiness or how legit Google looks at your site. And the DR is how strong your backlinks are. Now, these numbers both are rated out of 100. So as you can see, your stats aren't too high, and they aren't doing too good right now. And that's because of a few different reasons. One of the reasons is you don't have any backlinks. Another reason is you don't have any referring domains. You don't have enough content on your homepage. Those are all a few things that could help you out in getting these numbers rated a little bit higher. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is your keywords. Now, what keywords are, they are what people type in Google to find you. So currently you have 32 keywords that people are typing in each and every month to find you and your company. Now, because of all of this, you have 22 people coming to your site for this plumbing repair page every month. Now, as you can see, you're getting traffic, and I'm not saying you're not getting traffic. What I'm saying is you could be getting a lot more, especially compared to your competitor. So coming over and taking a look at your competitor, let me go back here. We can see that their UR and their DR is no better. It definitely needs work themselves. But because they have the position that they're in Google, they're getting 345 people to their website each and every month. Now, this is a per month number. Keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors that I'm showing you. Now, to show you some of these keywords that I was talking about earlier, let me show you. So these are the keywords that you are being found for. So 10 people are coming to your site off from Plumber Detroit. Now 400 people each and every month are is going in Google, typing plumber Detroit, and only 10 of them are going to your site. And that's because you're in the 11th position rather than the first, second, third position. 1 through 10 is the first page, so on and so forth. So right now you're on the second page of Google, and nobody's going to the second page really, you know. If you're on this first page of Google, you'd be getting a lot more of that total search volume per month rather than just getting 10. So coming over here to your competitor, I'm going to show you their keywords now. So looking at their keywords, they're getting their most traffic off of their own name. So that's people who already know about them that are searching them up. But if we take a look at that keyword that you are also being found for, that you are only getting 10 for, let me just show you one more time. Plumber Detroit, 10, 11th position. These guys, Plumber Detroit, 57, and that's because they're in the 3rd position. Now you're probably wondering how you can get your website in these positions. So that is by building proper backlinks and by having good, effective SEO. Now if you're wondering what a backlink is, it's just when one website links to another. But you want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. You don't want a Pizza Hut linking back to you. You don't sling pizzas for a living, right? You want relevant backlinks like I was saying. So coming over to Google, I just want to break Google down a little bit for you and have a better understanding. So I searched up one of the keywords that people search each and every month, and this is what comes up. So the first part of Google is the Google Guaranteed section. And what this is, if you're not familiar, is basically Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money. And the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's good for you guys because, as I'm sure you're well aware, when somebody calls you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase from you rather than filling out a form submission option. Now, don't get me wrong, form submission options have their own conversion rates. So that's that. The next section that I want to talk about is the Google My Business section. And this area is a very important area to want to be in, as any section in Google is. Remember how earlier I said some people come to your website to call, some people come to message. Same thing with Google. Some people strictly go to Google Guaranteed, other people strictly go to, the Google My Business, and so on and so forth. So if we get you in each of those spots, you have the best odds to be picked. So coming down here, in order to get ranked in this section, you first need a listing. The next thing is you want to make sure your listing is properly filled out. A few other tips that I could give you to help get you ranked in this section, because as you see, you're currently not ranked here. So that means you're missing out on all the business that comes to this area and this area alone. So a few other things is having citations, which is your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories such as Yelp, Yext, BBB, so on and so forth. Having geotagged pictures, getting reviews. There's a lot that goes into this area, but again, it's a very important section to want to be in. Now, the last section of Google that I'm going to go over is the organic section. It directly deals with your website. Now, again, as I scroll through on this first page of Google, we don't see your website, and obviously that's an issue. And the way that you get ranked in this section here is by backlinks, and that is what I was talking about earlier. That is where those keywords came into play, and they take backlinks to rank as well. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm really excited to talk to you. There's a lot of potential for your business to take it to the next level. It literally just takes you wanting to take it there because we handle the rest. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks. Bye.